counting since D-Day. The anniversary of the invasion attracted a lot of attention and visitors to Normandy. Today we'll hear from a Terre Haute man who has attended several D-Day anniversaries, and each one is very special. Omaha Beach 2024, crowded with visitors from around the world. Each person remembering the thousands of lives lost on the 6th of June, 1944. These photos were taken by Brian Mundell. He runs the Veterans Memorial Museum of Terre Haute. His recent trip to Normandy was his 6th visit.
I like being there. I like when the veterans are there and meeting the veterans, and it's just a really neat atmosphere, a really patriotic atmosphere.
Mundell says the biggest change in 2024 from his previous visits involved the D-Day veterans. They were fewer in number. He did see some, but most are in their late 90s and in big demand, like this American World War II veteran who sang proudly for a crowd. God bless America. On this trip, Mundell found the house where Terre Haute native Granville Lowe gathered with his comrades before a famous American bayonet charge against the Germans.
You know, that's one thing about going over there. There's so many places, buildings, churches. They don't tear them down, you know, as much as we do here. Those places are still there. Sometimes they even have bullet holes still in the exterior.
Mundell was very impressed with the number of reenactors, like these men who look like American GIs.
There's just thousands of men and women and kids dressed up as American soldiers. It's their way of remembering it, I think, and paying honor to those guys.
Mundell was also amazed at the number of vehicles and the attention to detail. Jeeps, tanks, airplanes, many in working condition. Visitors to Normandy packed the roads, much like the Covered Bridge Festival in Indiana. They visited famous sites like this church where an American paratrooper landed on a church pinnacle 8 decades ago.
That town there, St. Mary-Glise, is where the Airborne Museum is, which is kind of the mecca of guys who are interested in the airborne activities.
Mundell says the French are still very thankful for what America did during the war. He stayed within sight of Utah Beach at a home owned by a French friend who painstakingly maintains this American flag cut in his yard. For Mundell and a lot of visitors, the most emotional location is the quiet beauty of the American cemetery near Omaha Beach, the resting place for almost 10,000 military personnel.
To think of all those guys who never had a chance to live a full life, or, you know, get married, or even some of them probably never had a girlfriend, you know, and some of them never made it out of their hometown until they got into the service. So, and all those lives, it's sad. It's on my bucket list to go visit, and if you're interested in military history, please visit the Veterans Memorial Museum of Terre Haute. You will enjoy it. Still ahead in our next half hour of Live at 5.